Hey y'all, it's Catherine Sparks. It is February 7th, 2020, and I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about the full moon that we have going on this weekend. It's going to be on February 9th on Sunday, and it will be a full moon in Leo. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on in the stars because this is going to be a great full moon. And if you like what you hear and you want to follow my videos and want to make sure that other people see them, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Anyway, so full moon in Leo. Now, when we have a full moon, the moon is opposing the sign that the sun is in, right? So right now we have our sun in Aquarius, which is the sign of innovation and global thinking and revolution and rebellion and individuation. It's also a very, I don't want to say political sign, but very concerned with changes on the global scale, changes to, who's in charge and what's going on, helping people in need. Aquarians are very, very focused on changing the world for the better, for people that are oppressed and things that are unfair. We all kind of are carrying a little bit of a flavor of that right now with the sun in Aquarius. The moon, the opposite sign of Aquarius, is Leo. And so while Aquarius is all about making the world a better place and creative ways to do that, Leo is about personal creativity, personal passions, and personal expression. So a lot of Leos are actors and actresses and sing and dance, and they love to be on stage. They love to be in the spotlight. They love to be the one giving off the glow for people around them. So it's not that they're self-centered, like a lot of people say, Leos are all self-centered, but no, they like to change the world through their own impact. So they want to be the one giving this speech, or be the one in the movie that inspires others, or make the art, or, they're all about creativity and passion. So that's really what this full moon is focusing on, is that Leo creativity, excitement, passion, projection, and shining a little bit. Being like, hey, yeah, look at me. I know all this stuff is going on out there, but I can do something that's stunning. And so all of us, I think, are going to find that time to shine, that energy of, hey, look what I got to share. Look what I have to bring. And that's awesome. So if you're planning any full moon rituals or observances, I would really encourage you to focus them on your creativity. Whatever your creative outlet is that you bring to the world that really makes you shine, don't be afraid to do that. Get out there. Have confidence. Or get some applause, Get some applause with this Leo full moon. You're allowed to shine. You're allowed to be beautiful. You're allowed to be loud and creative and spontaneous. And so Leo is this fire sign, right? We have a lot of fire in the sky right now, a lot of planets in fire signs. We also have a lot of planets in earth signs. So when we have those two together, it can go one of two ways. The earth, the practicality, can kind of smother the fire, the passion, and put it out. It's like, oh, I want to do all these creative things. I want to make all this stuff and go all these places and be really passionate. But I have to pay the bills, and my mother-in-law is coming into town, and, I could buy that thing that I want, but, the roof needs to be fixed. So practicality and passion are not always, best of friends. But if we balance them correctly, actually, practicality can feed passion. So earth, if you think of it in terms of wood, can feed fire. So if we use our practicality and say, well, yeah, I didn't really save for the roof, so I can't fly off to Fiji tomorrow. which the fire signs make us kind of want to do. Kind of makes us want to just say, woof, let's just go. Let's go. Screw it. And, earth signs make us want to be responsible. So if we put practicality in front of passion, if we do set aside some fun money for the next time that we have an impulsive flight of fancy, then that practicality that we've used is like wood for our fire when it happens. Because fire is unpredictable. You don't really know when you're going to be full of energy and passion. So one of the aspects that we have going on with this full moon is what we call a grand trine. Now, when the aspects are like when planets are sitting around a table around the Earth, they are in different positions to one another, and it's depending on their position, they're having a conversation. So the way that you sit with your best friend, right, at a certain angle to you, is different than the flavor of position that you take with somebody that you're arguing with, somebody that is opposing you, that's challenging you. And so that's what the aspects kind of do. They determine the flavor of the conversation that the planets are having. So with a grand trine, we have 3 planets making a beautiful triangle of harmonious aspects right in the middle of the chart. And for us with this full moon, those 3 planets are the moon in Leo, Uranus in Taurus, and Mars in Sagittarius. And they're all friends. They're all feeding each other. They're, even when you're at a party and your conversation's going off and you can be on the right track or the wrong track, but you and this other person are feeding each other's energy. You're building each other's energy. That's what they're doing. For better or worse, harmonious aspects don't always manifest in very harmonious ways. But these 3 planets are talking. And these 3 planets can be a little tricky because the moon is our emotional nature, right? This is our emotions, our heart. She's in Leo. She wants to shine. She wants to put on some makeup, dress up, get a new outfit, go out dancing and express herself creatively. Very, she wants to be a bit of a cougar, if you will, in Leo. And she is trining Uranus, who is the rebel, right? Uranus wants to get in there and shake everybody up, do everything a little bit differently. And when the moon and Uranus are trine and they're feeding off each other, you get exploration and openness and creativity and innovation. You get kind of this individualistic, adventurous, this urge for emotional transformation. You want to feel a new way. You want to experience the world a new way. And you're kind of itchy, you're kind of restless. And it can also be a bit destabilizing emotionally. It can say, hey, the way that I'm feeling, the way that my heart's status quo is right now, I'm not okay with it. And I want to shine. I want to be heard. I want to be seen. I want to be felt in a different way. And so this can be itchy. It can open up a lot of new roads. So don't be afraid to explore your creative impulses right now. This is really, really, really a fecundity, a fertility for emotional change, changing how you feel and how you sense. So there's that. That's one part of the triangle. The other part of the triangle from this moon is the moon in Leo over here to Mars in Sagittarius. Now, Mars is just about the most fiery planet that we've got. He's definitely a fireball, a firecracker. And he's in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign that's, pardon my language, but Sagittarius often gets a case of the fuckets. Sagittarius is very, very fiery, very impulsive, very idealistic. And Mars is action. So when you get Mars trine your moon, you get your action and impulsivity trine your emotional nature. You can be a bit hot-headed. You can speak before you think. You can feel things a little, more intensely than you normally would. You can be a bit sensitive. You are, interpret things as criticism that aren't. That is, Moon Mars contacts do that, make you a little hot. And it can make you a little self-righteous too. It can make you, very defensive. But it also makes you incredibly passionate and gives you courage, gives you the courage to act on feelings that maybe you've had, but you've kind of held back with. Be like, you know what? I feel this really strong. I'm going to go for it. It gives you a little bit of oomph, to get what you want. And that's what Mars does. Mars gets us what we want. And our moon is our heart, which if we're in touch with our moon, we're able to feel what we want and understand why. But with Mars, Moon, and Uranus in here, we also need to make sure that we have very clear thinking about what we want, why we want it, and how we're going to get it. Because this is a potent mix for being impulsive and just doing something in the moment, getting caught up in an overwhelming feeling to turn things upside down, and then regretting it later when we catch our breath. So, very potent mix for impulsivity. However, it is also a really potent mix for creativity and expression and passion and exploring things that we never have before. So if there's something that a way of expressing yourself or a way of connecting with others or, anything that's passionate and creative, get a little kinky with your lover. This is a really hot moon, by the way, in the bedroom. Just saying. If you wanted to spice things up a little bit in your romantic life, you may want to capitalize on this moon. Because, this moon's a little bit kinky. I'm just saying. Don't have to use it that way. But if you don't spice things up in the bedroom, spice things up in some other area. And I would encourage you to make it an area that you've thought about changing things up before, but you haven't had the guts. Because that means that you were thinking about it when there wasn't all this fiery, rebellious creativity, passion going on in the sky. It means that you were thinking about it, for a while. But if there's something you've been holding off on doing or, a makeover. Oh my gosh, Leo loves a makeover. Go get your hair done. Go get your new outfit. Valentine's Day is coming up. Go, make yourself beautiful. That's really what Leo loves. Or, go dancing. Go have some fun. And do it with confidence and passion and sensibility. Don't do anything on pure impulse. Definitely try to think things through, but take courage. This full moon is going to bring us courage and really charge up on the self-confidence and the enthusiasm and the passion that this moon is going to bring us, because we really need it right now. It feels like right now we're so focused on the global and what's going on worldwide and politically, and oh my God, we're all gonna die, and oh my gosh, there's so much craziness, we're fighting, and it's, this is a juicy moon. This is a yummy moon. Let yourself be yummy. Let yourself have a little bit of fun with a Leo full moon and give yourself permission. Because, hey, why not? Why not? Be happy, have fun. And so many blessings to you guys. If y'all are interested in a reading with me or any of the work that I do, go to catherinesparks.com and go to my booking button or just read over the services I have. I would love, love, love to work with you. And otherwise, just keep following and I'll keep putting stuff out there, and have fun with this moon, you guys. I'll see you on the other side. Bye.